I'll do that again.
Didn't you get the memo? The interview was on.
Nathan, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much, man.
That was a great start for you there.
Yeah.
What did you see about Ben's his fighting style? You came out quite heavy at the beginning. Was that something you kind of identified, that maybe he's a bit of a slow start, so he's going to come out aggressive?
Yeah, well, most of the fights I've watched of him, the first round, he would kind of lose it, okay? So it's almost like he took the round to get started, and he'd normally always win the second and third round, because if the first guy gassed or maybe lost disbelief in his skills, Ben would normally win the second and third round. But one of the main things I analysed of him is that he was a very square fighter, in the sense that he walked forwards, he walked backwards, all in straight lines. There was no head movement on the shots, there was no angles on his punches, so I just knew if I went at him with combinations, because of the lack of head movement, if I missed him with the first one, the second, third and fourth one were going to catch him. If I missed him with the second one, the third and fourth one were going to catch him, you know what I mean? So I knew once I threw him volume, the power, I know I have knockout power in the first round. Obviously he was very tough, he didn't go down with strikes, but ultimately he was rocked enough to make the mistake and let me get the finish in the grappling exchanges. So yeah, I just knew to come at him hard and fast. Like I said, I know I have heavy knockout power, so if I didn't knock him out, I was going to seriously hurt him and capitalise on that in a different way.
Obviously he had the hometown behind him. Did that affect you when you was coming out? Or
nah, it didn't affect me. The crowd's there. It doesn't impact the performance. I'm there to fight. You know what I mean? It's just noise at the end of the day. Like as soon as you're in there, it's blocked out. You know what I mean? You don't hear anything. You're just in the fight and in to get the kill. So now, and as well as that, I only said to Ben backstage, like I fought in the Bellator Dublin, and I brought a big crowd as well, and I knew what it was like to fight in front of a big crowd. So I knew how to feel in them situations with my own crowd. So it was the same scenario, just with the home crowd or the opposition crowd against me. So nothing unfamiliar with. Even in Ireland, I always fought I'm from Dublin. I think I fought in Dublin twice my whole amateur and pro career. So I always fought in the enemy territory. So it was nothing new to me. Thanks, mate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, go for it. Okay. So in the first round, like you said, you came out very strong.
Yeah.
Considering how much pressure and how much you hit him, were you surprised that he was able to stay standing?
Yeah, well, yeah, like it was tough, but I knew like he shot for the takedown. If he didn't shoot for the takedown, he was probably going to get put out eventually. You know what I mean? So he decided in his own fate. He knew he was fucked. Pardon my language, actually. But he knew to grapple to get out of that, get out of the exchange. So I knew if he didn't grapple, he was going to get put out eventually, and I was coming to put him out, definitely.
Congratulations on the win. How are you finding your PFL journey compared to working in other organisations?
Do you know what? They really look after you here. It's really good. I really felt like, I know I was on my first fight, but I felt like I was here ages, and I felt like they really treated me well, and had my own like concierge. They were looking after me, and they were always texting me if I needed anything. Always with me. You know what I mean? And I really feel like PFL make you feel like you really are part of this promotion, whether it's your first fight, last fight, whatever it may be. And I'm happy to be a part of it now, and I'm happy to make a statement in the future with them.
Yeah, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nathan, if I was to describe your performance as flawless, how much would you agree with me?
100%. The only thing I didn't like was that at the start of the fight, I landed some nice shots, I rocked them, and then I rushed in the clinch in the first maybe 15-30 seconds, and that's something that I didn't want to do, because in not my last fight, the fight before against Scott Pedersen, I rocked Pedersen and I rushed the clinch, I smothered my work, you know what I mean? So that was something I didn't want to do. So when I got him against the cage, I was like, right, let's just break away here and let's do some more damage, because I knew that if I kept throwing strikes like that, I was going to put him away. I really hurt him enough to make a mistake. So again, self-criticising now, I shouldn't have done it, but fuck it, I got the win anyway. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to win, and that's the main thing.
And you mentioned that enemy territory doesn't affect you, but does it feel any more vindicating to get the win?
Yeah, do you know what? I said to the lads in the commentary that I was going to shush everyone, I was going to hit them with the Hulk Hogan, but I didn't, you know what I mean? I just kept it respectful. I think I was just happy to get the win, and I had like 20 odd people here that came off from Ireland to support me, so just to get the win in front of them as well is also really satisfying and self-fulfilling, you know what I mean?
Out of interest, how does a winning fighter in enemy territory celebrate?
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't thought about that one. I'm gonna get a nice bit of food into me. I have a little protein shake in the bag. I'm gonna swamp that in one go now, and then maybe I'll get a beer into me. But I just want to see my family now, and we'll make plans then. You know what I mean?
Congrats on the win.
Thanks very much, pal.
How much do you reckon we'll see you in there again soon?
Well, I'm after qualifying for PFL Europe now, so I think it's 2023 that the season starts. So 2023, I'm going to be as active as they want me to be. Keep winning fights like that, and I'll be in the PFL Global, which is the American version, in no time. So by 2024, I expect to be in the Gold Month. That's the target I've set for myself. So it's just about keep putting these boys away. Ben was a really tough guy. Like most people find it hard to finish the lad. He's solid. I don't know if he's ever been finished, but I just showed how good of a level I am, and I'm able to do it, and I'm going to do it to everyone who stands in front of me again.
Congrats,
Thank you.
Just one more. Speaking of the European Series next year, have they given any information in regards to the format? Is it going to be similar to the global format?
I presume so. I'm actually not too sure. I think from what I'm presuming, it would be. I don't see why you just change it for Europe, but it might be less fights to get the prize money. But I'm not too sure. So I know the way the goal will do it is you get your season fights, so it's like 2 fights, you get your points, playoffs, and then finals. So if that's the case, if not, I'll just do whatever they tell me to do. Once the money's good, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Good. Thanks, everyone.